So, next question is, there is acceleration, velocity and displacement. X is displacement. They are related according to equation. Okay. Dimension of time in dimensional formula of AB is where A and B are constant. Okay. So what is the question asking? Question is asking that dimension of time in dimensional formula of AB. If you find the dimensional formula of AB, so what will be the dimensions of time? A minus B upon A minus X upon B is equal to 0. That means dimension of acceleration in V upon A should be same. So that means LT minus 2 is equal to LT minus 1 into 1 upon A. Yes. So 1 upon A is equal to LT minus 2 upon LT minus 1. LL gone, right? Yes or no? So it will become T minus 1. Yes or no? 1 upon A is equal to T minus 1. So A is equal to okay. For this, so LT minus 2 is equal to X upon B. What is X? X is displacement, right? So 1 upon B is equal to LT minus 2 upon L. L gone. So 1 upon B is equal to T minus 2. So B is equal to. So it is asking AB. AB will be T to the power 3, T to the power 2 and T to the power 1. So what will be the dimension of time in the AB? What is the dimension of time in AB? 3. Powers are the dimension, Nikita. Right? Anything else? Such easy questions you are asking, eh? Okay. What was the problem? Where you got caught up? Don't get confused by the question itself. The question is nothing. This one or the previous one, dimension will remain the same. That's the funda in the previous question. You got confused with the language. Here also they are asking for the dimension of time. Dimension is the power. If you know this fundamental, everything was very easy. Anyway, moving on. So hello everyone. Anjana, Gayatri, Ikra, Manal, Shireen. Manal, you were again absent yesterday. Because what happened?
The iPad wasn't there, sir.
What?
So I couldn't. There was a connection problem from.
Anyway, we were doing vectors. What all we have done? Resolution. Okay, addition of vectors. Addition of vectors. So there are two laws for vector addition, right? Two laws are there to add a vector. One is triangle law of vector addition and another one is parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay. Yes, Shireen, what is triangle law of vector addition?
Sir, two sides of the triangle are taken in the same order. If we are taking the triangle of vector addition, then we are suppose we are having vector A. Wait.
And this is vector B. I want to find A plus B. So what should I do?
So the head of one vector will be attached to the tail of other vector.
Which vector's head will be attached to the tail?
And the resultant is given will be taken by the third side.
Yeah, but
so
here,
this A vector, B vector will be placed on the head of the A vector.
Good. See, what we have to do is pay attention, everyone. First of all, before doing this, let's understand one thing. Suppose a vector is given like this, B vector is there. Okay, let me call it B. Now, if you move this vector, you bring it here, you bring it here, you can bring it here. This is transportation of vector. Okay, this is transportation of vector. What? Where are you? Okay, this is transportation of vector. We can transport vector anywhere. Okay, there. We can transport vector anywhere. There won't be any change in the vector.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So transportation is free of cost. Nothing will happen to the vector. Just don't change the length, because length is affiliated with the magnitude of the vector. And don't change the direction. See, I have kept the direction same. Right? I am pointing in this direction. Like this. Now, if I point from this direction, or I point from this direction, or I get more close, I point like this, will it make any difference? No. The same direction I am pointing at, yes or no? Hello. Right? So, transportation of vector does not alters or changes the vector. Okay. So, if I have got two vectors and I have to add them, so according to this law, what I should do is, it is saying A plus B. So first draw your A vector, then draw your B vector. B vector should be drawn in such a way that tail of vector B is attached to the head of vector A. Okay? Zoya, why did you miss your bio class? Okay, yeah. Okay. No, that's not the point. Even if you all were together, the point is that you missed the class. Right? So this is vector A, this is vector B. And Shireen, once again, I was not scolding you, so don't feel that I was scolding. I hope this much now you understand me. And I was not even scolding you, right? Yeah, you are normal. So A and B, two vectors are there. Okay. So A and B, I have attached head of vector A with the tail of vector B. Okay. Now you can see vector B is inclined on vector A. It is making some angle. Let's call this angle as theta. You can call it alpha, beta, gamma also. Any angle. Okay. Now see what I am going to do is, if I transport this vector here, let me draw another figure for transportation. I have transported your B vector to this side. Please see. And I have extended my vector A like this. So, Zoya, no, Goranshi, you tell Let me call this angle 1, or this angle will be theta. Let me call it 2. Which angle will be theta? Between A and B.
Sir, angle 1.
Angle 1 will be theta. Very good. Zoya. 1. I have transported vector B from this position to this position. See, I have slided it. I brought it to this point. Okay. So, now, this is also inclined with A. Then what I did, I extended A, as you can see. So, I want to know which angle will be theta. This angle, I am calling it 1, or this angle, I am calling it 2. Which will be theta?
2.
Shireen, which angle will be theta? Shireen, Manal.
Sir, 2 ही होगा.
Angle 1.
Angle 1, sir.
What, Manal?
Angle 1 will be theta.
Okay, Gayatri, Bhavika, Anjana. Gayatri, Bhavna, Anjana, speak. So I like to build the climax, you know. Okay. I have told one thing in our class that according to maths, angle will be taken always in the anti-clockwise direction. Is this anti-clockwise direction? Yes or no?
No.
Manal, Shireen, is it anti-clockwise angle 1? No, it is clockwise. So this angle will not be taken. Then which will be taken? Anti-clockwise, this one. So angle 2 will be theta. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Got it or not?
Yeah, that's the reason.
One reason is sufficient. We just need to understand the concept, right? One reason is fine. So this is theta. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your vector B. Vector B is making some angle with the horizontal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can I resolve vector B into two components?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this will be B cos theta, and perpendicular to this will be
Sin theta.
pardon my drawing skills. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? What happened? Right? यहाँ पे draw. I could have drawn it here also, but it's one and the same thing. It would form a rectangle, so I have drawn it here. Now understand one thing. I hope, but I am not sure, so I will tell you. If I want to find the magnitude of anything, so what I do? If I have to find a magnitude of a vector, how to find a magnitude of a vector? Okay, forget. Let's take it in this way. Suppose I have got horizontal components and vertical components with me. Now I need to find the resultant of these horizontal and vertical. So how I find the resultant of horizontal and vertical? Are you able to understand or not? Suppose this is a square, okay, it is acted upon by this force. This force is making an angle alpha. Then this is acted by this force F1, acted by this force F3. So what will be the resultant force here? So what will you do? This will be f cos alpha. This will be f sin alpha. So f along y-axis will be f3 plus f sin alpha. This is vertical component of force, or you can say all the forces acting along the vertical. If I talk about the horizontal, so please see f cos alpha and f1. Everyone knows this or not? Hello. I am taking all the forces acting along horizontal axis separately and all the forces acting along vertical axis separately. Everyone knows this? Shreen, Manal, Gayatri, everyone speak. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shivam. So how to find the resultant force on this block? Resultant will be Fr will be under the root of Fy whole square plus Fx whole square. By the same method you have solved several problems of electrostatics, forces acting on the charge, Coulomb's law, superposition principle. Right? So Fy plus Fx whole square of both and under root. That's how resultant is found. So here also I need to find the resultant of A and B. So what will I do? All the vectors, what was force? Force was a vector quantity. So here also all the vectors acting along horizontal and all the vectors acting along a vertical, yes or no? They will be taken separately. Yes. We will square them, add them and take their under root. So what will we get? We will get resultant. What is the resultant? A plus B. Okay. So A plus B. And why have I put this sign? Because this is giving me the numerical value. It is the magnitude. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you able to digest or not?
Yes, sir.
So see, horizontally, what all are present? A. If I talk about horizontal, so A is present horizontally. But what is this B cos theta? Extension of A only? Yes or no? Right. So A plus B cos theta. This is entire A along the horizontal axis. Okay. What is vertical? B sin theta. So this will become what? A plus B whole square. A square plus B square plus 2 AB cos theta. And what will this become? B square sin square theta under root. Please club up the B square thing. So A square, taking B square common, you will get sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2AB 2AB cos theta. Right. What is B sin square theta plus cos square theta? It is 1 class 10 mathematics. Okay. So under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So that's the magnitude of your addition of vector A and vector B. You must have read it several times, but I think this is the first time you are realizing how it is done. Okay. So that's the feel of it. Got it? Want to ask something? Please note it down. Understood?
Yes, sir. अच्छा हम इसको ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं
कैसे?
फिर तो माइनस है फिर माइनस है उसमें
क्यों ऐसे क्यों ना पकड़नी
क्योंकि वो ट्रायंगल लॉ में फिर वो ज़्यादा इजी
नहीं माइनस का कॉन्सेप्ट आप अगर अप्लाई करोगे if you are applying the concept of minus then why to apply the concept of minus if I can do it in a simple way उससे फायदा क्या होगा this is longer
वो ज़्यादा
that is more complex
कैसे एक सेकंड एक मिनट कर देना
हाँ कम दो
अरे वहाँ
and I have to find a plus b resultant of what a plus b madam done everyone understood speak okay now coming back to the figure so this was your vector a and this was your vector b I have shifted it I have transported it to this place so now according to triangle law if two sides of triangle are formed by two vectors then third side will be the resultant of these two vectors so what will be the third side this one from A to B and we will move from A to B head will be towards B because we are doing A plus B okay so this will be the resultant okay am I clear and the angle which resultant is making
एक सेकंड सर तो टेल वहाँ आ रहा है ऐसे
डेढ़ what
एक को पीछे नहीं करना पड़ेगा नहीं करना
that is the way of doing it
हाँ
okay that is the way to solve it now you can add it as ever in whatever form you like
वैसे जरूरी नहीं कि सिर्फ वैसे
वो इसलिए जरूरी है जिससे कि हम लोग उस कंक्लूजन तक पहुंच सकें
और
ये तो रिजल्टेंट है रिप्रेजेंटेशन है आपका कहने का अर्थ है व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से इज कि हम ऐसा कर रहे हैं राइट दैट्स व्हाट यू आर सेइंग ऐसा कर लीजिए ओके व्हाटएवर मेक्स यू हैप्पी
ऐसे भी कर सकते
so both you can do anything that you like this is your resultant okay so now resultant is making an angle of alpha with your vector A so how to find the direction because vector has what vector has both magnitude and direction we found out the magnitude of resultant yes or no this is what this is R magnitude of resultant now what about the direction of resultant how to find the direction tell Zoya उससे तो यूनिट वेक्टर आएगा मनाल how to find the direction Shireen you don't know how to find the direction Madam Disha tan alpha why only tan alpha
क्योंकि वहाँ अल्फा इसलिए
why alpha is the Nikita Dev see guys again I think I have told
tan
you
alpha
what Shireen you mean we can find the direction by angle you are saying tan alpha is what it is an angle tan is the trigonometric ratio so you mean direction will be given by an angle that's what you are implying Yes or no?
रिजल्टेंट a plus b का है तो a से b की तरफ होना चाहिए.
Who says? Not every time. F1, F2, their resultant. ऐसा होगा किसी से किसी की तरफ नहीं, तीसरी तरफ है. Yes guys, why you got confused? Hello. If you are moving,
Sir, we can also find it by mod of 1 by r part, 1 by mod of r into r.
no. Listen to me. Suppose you are moving in a circular path. Okay. So Nikita or Zoya decides to do jogging. Now Zoya has no mobile with her. Okay. She got bad marks. She got beating back at the home. The mobile was snatched. Now Nikita wants to meet Zoya. They are besties. Okay. So Zoya tells her, meet at 5 o'clock. I will go 5 a.m. I'll go for running in the park. Park is circular. Meet me at 5:30. I jog for 1 hour. Now park is so big, let's say, that Nikita won't be able to look for Zoya like that she can look for it. She needs a perfect location. So how will Zoya give her location? She's rotating in a circular path. So what will she tell? That where can you find me? At which point can you find me? Gate. Okay. The park is so big that it is beyond her vision. She can't locate you. You are running on a perimeter. You are running on a circumference. If she stands here, she cannot see you. You are a very fast runner. Okay, see. Let me tell now. Wait, Shireen, I am telling. So for this purpose, so that Zoya and Nikita can meet, a concept was discovered. What was the concept? Suppose Zoya started running from A. Okay, this is the center. Hello. Now Zoya reached point B. So from center, Zoya is making some angle. Let me call it alpha. Zoya reached point D. Again she is making some angle from the center. Let me call it beta. Zoya reached point E. Again she is making some angle from the center. Let me call this angle as gamma. So what I mean is that if Zoya tells the angle to the Nikita, at this angle you can find me. Wait a minute. If she knows the angle, so she can find the exact position. Alpha, that means A. Beta means B. Exact position can be found out just by knowing the angle.
Starting point भी तो.
Yeah.
पता भी तो होना चाहिए कि कहाँ start हो रहा है.
My dear, all of these are radius. You can start from anywhere. I have given a particular name to it. Everything. This is R. Hello. Angle subtended by radius on the center. Everything is R. Irrelevant from wherever you start. Everything is R. Hello. What are you saying?
मतलब जैसे आपने यहाँ से start किया फिर.
आप यहाँ से start कर लो. Again you will subtend an angle.
हाँ.
आप यहाँ से start कर लो. Again you will subtend an angle. If the angle is greater, it will be obtuse. That's it. 360 we have got. We are rotating in a circle. So it doesn't matter. हम 180 से minus करके उसको convert कर सकते हैं भाई.
वो बात नहीं है.
बात क्या है?
Practically अगर मैंने कहा मैं 20 डिग्री एंगल था तो 20 डिग्री एंगल किस कहीं से भी यहाँ भी 20 डिग्री यहाँ भी 20 डिग्री यहाँ भी 20 डिग्री.
वाओ, अभी मैंने ये बताया था. Angles are always taken in the anti-clockwise direction. If you will say 20 degree, then if you have studied physics and your friend has also studied physics, then both of you will move in the anti-clockwise direction. Yes? For example, if you have got a compass, so it is understood north is not written on it. It is always pointing towards north. Similarly, angle is always towards the anti-clockwise direction. अगर आप क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट कर रहे हो तो भी मैं एंगल एंटी क्लॉकवाइज लूंगा और आप तब भी एंगल एंटी क्लॉकवाइज ही बताओगे, राइट?
पर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज भी तो ऐसे भी शुरू हो सकता है, ऐसे भी।
एक मिनट, ये तो आपने क्लॉकवाइज कर लिया ना, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज ऐसे ही होगा। हाँ, तो ऐसे आपकी तरफ से अगर मैं आ जाता हूँ, ऐसे आ गया, ये हुआ ना एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, तो हाँ आप ऐसे ही तो जाओगे ना। हाँ यू आर राइट, मैं कह रहा हूँ ऐसे ही जाओगे ना।
बट अगर 20 डिग्री यहाँ से या फिर 20 डिग्री यहाँ से,
एक मिनट, 20 डिग्री यहाँ से या 20 डिग्री यहाँ से?
नहीं
सर वो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट पूछ रहा था कि स्टार्टिंग
हाँ, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट प्रैक्टिकली तो 20 डिग्री आएगा।
तो ये पूछ रहा था कि इसको कैसे पता चलेगा कि जो है यहाँ से रनिंग शुरू करी या यहाँ से शुरू करी?
ओह
हाँ, इसीलिए प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल
Oh my God.
वरना मैं भी आगे
There is a, you have never gone for running?
ऐसे तो गेट्स भी होते हैं सर, बहुत सारे
स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट होता है पार्क में रनिंग के लिए?
नहीं होता, गेट्स होते हैं।
Okay. So there is a starting point. That's what you are saying. Anyway, so angles are used to represent the direction, and that's the entire concept of uniform circular motion. Circular motion was a chapter in class 11th. That's the entire concept of rotation event. That's why we say angular displacement. We measure displacement in form of angles. Yes or no, guys? Remember or not? No, sir. I have not studied 11th. I don't remember. Okay. If you don't remember, now you know at least, right? Angles are used to represent the displacement. If you are at B, instead of measuring this curved length AB, what I can do is I can measure the alpha. So I will know your displacement. As simple as that. Yes or no? Okay. So here also, if I know the value of alpha, so I will know the direction of the resultant. Got it or not? Okay.
तो
हाँ.
tan alpha से हो गया नहीं?
Yeah. You are always right, but I was behind the concept.
हाँ.
The concept should be clear. Okay. Because if we know the concept, we won't go blank when the paper arrives in front of us. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you all. Yeah, right stream. Forgetting anything requires. No, I will. Haven't you seen movies? I can't forget you and I can't forget all those things. You can't forget. So, here please see. Now, if I talk about alpha, okay, so how we can calculate alpha? What was this? B sin theta, B cos theta, right? Yes or no? Take this triangle, this yellow and this one, this bigger triangle. Okay, and this is your vector A. Fine. So tan alpha will be perpendicular upon base. What will be the perpendicular? B sin theta. What will be base? A plus B. Okay, that is why I had drawn it in this way. Just ask me why are you talking to her. A plus B cos theta. Okay. So people learn this. No need to learn. See, you had resolved it. Hello, you had resolved it B, and the bigger triangle you took. This is the base. A plus B cos theta. What is base? Side on which angle rests. That is base. So A plus B cos theta and perpendicular is B sin theta. Fine. Everyone. Shiva. Shireen, Manal, Gayatri, Bhavika, Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I hope now addition of vector is clear to you all and you won't ever forget it. You haven't opened the register yet? Relax, why are you? If you are asking something, it is very good. I like it. I like curiosity. I really admire it. I don't like dumb people sitting there just like old people. Yeah, do something. That's the sign of youth. Active brains doing something. Right? Don't be ponderous. Just that's it. Ponder means to think deeply over something. And the result of it is that if we think deeply over something, we become ponderous. That means we are only involved mentally, physically we are doing nothing. No physical activity, not doing anything, just thinking. Okay? So becoming dull, inactive. Understood? Done? So now I think you all are able to solve few questions. You can solve few questions. I am giving you few questions already. Okay? Solve this question very easy. After we complete kinematics, then I am planning to use Cengage with you. I will give you few questions from Cengage to see. But I think you guys can do Cengage. So I will try Cengage. Initially, I don't introduce Cengage because people might get suicidal tendencies, quitting tendencies that this is nahi hoga. So find A plus B and A minus B. What is the answer? What is the answer? हाँ जी, cos 60 की वैल्यू? Wow. What is happening? Why aren't you all solving it? Shireen, Manal, Gayatri, Bhavika, Anjana, what is the answer?
Root 37.
Very good.
Root 37.
Yeah, good. And angle also. Yeah, Shireen, what is the answer?
Sir, actually I got the answer, but still I'm not sure whether it's correct or
It doesn't matter whether it is correct or not. See, how many times should I
So
say?
we'll take theta is equal to 60 degree only. Because it's from...
I don't know. This is the question. You tell me the answer. I will tell when I solve the question. Yes. I have given the question to you, then I won't say anything. I will say when I will solve it. You tell me what answer you got. Manal.
Sir, H is equal to 37, A minus B is equal to
And angle, you have to find the angle also, na? It won't be told again and again. This is a vector, resultant is a vector quantity, it has one magnitude and direction. We just found out the magnitude. What about the direction? Angle. You have given your notebook on rent. Okay, I am solving. So much time you guys are taking, huh? If I have to find the magnitude, magnitude will be what? Under the root of a square, that is 4 square, plus b square, that is 3 square, plus 2 into 4 into 3 into cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 upon 2. 2 gone. 16 plus 9, 25 plus 12, under root 37. What was stuff in it? I don't understand, huh? So much time.
It's the same.
Tan alpha. It will be b sin theta upon a plus b cos theta. What is b? See, when I am writing b sin theta, a plus b cos theta. So I mean magnitudes of these vectors, guys. These are all magnitudes. Due to laziness, I haven't written it every time, but all these are the magnitudes of the vector. Okay. Here also, it is the magnitude of a vector, magnitude of b vector, magnitude of a and b vector. Okay. I am taking few liberties with you all because you all have already read these things. Okay. Else I would have told it if 11th batch would have been there that this is magnitude. So I expect you to perform according to my expectations. So b is 3, sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 upon 2 divided by a. A is 4. 4 plus 3 into cos 60, that is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 is 1.5. So 4 plus 1.5 is 5.5. 3 into root 3 upon 2, that is 1.5. 1.5 into 1.7. 17 into 15. 17 tens are 170 and 17 fives are 85. So that makes it 255. 25.5 divided by 5.5. So this and this gone. 255 divided by 55. 5 11s are, and this will be 51. 51 divided by 11, that will be 4.4 and 7, 4.6. So tan inverse of 4.6. Alpha will be tan inverse of 4.6. Hardly 1 minute question this was. So they have given that it will come out to be round about 56 degree at something, 56.1 degree. That much is not required because no one knows all these values. Anyway, understood?
Yes, sir.
Now here we have to find a minus b also. So please understand, from here the concept of subtraction of vector also comes. Okay, but before going to that concept, I want to tell you two more things. Then we will be completely wrapped up with this addition. One more law is there, that is parallelogram law, and third one is polygon law. But all of these are just extensions, nothing else. Parallelogram law of vector addition. If you know the first law, then no need for other laws, everything gives the same result. Okay, what is parallelogram?
Two parallel sides.
It is a quadrilateral. Yes, it is a quadrilateral. Where opposite sides are parallel. Okay, opposite sides are parallel. Fine. Anyway, so the law is that if you have got two vectors, vector A and vector B. So what I can do is, I can draw third side parallel to vector A, right? And I can draw fourth side parallel to vector B. Now a parallelogram is formed, yes or no? So, at the point of, or you can say junction of vector A and B, you can draw a diagonal on the opposite side. You know what diagonal is? This is a diagonal. Okay. So diagonal to these two sides will be the resultant of A and B vector. Okay. So in this parallelogram, if I call it, what to call it? LMNOP. LMNOP. Okay. So in LMNO quadrilateral or in LMNO parallelogram, a diagonal from the point of intersection of vector A and B to the opposite side is the resultant of vector A and B. This is parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay. But nothing special in it. Please see. This is the same angle between A and B theta and same angle between the resultant and vector A alpha. So again your magnitude of your resultant will be under the root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta, same formula, and your tan alpha will be B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta, again the same formula. So nothing has changed. Only the law is different. Okay. So, understood? Everyone, is it clear? Clear? Shiri? Okay. Manal. Okay. Now few common sense things I will tell you. Then we can just hope that you get passing marks in physics tomorrow. Haven't done cross and dot product. Haven't done 2D problems. 2D is very easy, same thing. But still try.
आपने पेपर नहीं करा था
Didn't have time.
बताया
मेरे कोई पुराना पेपर पड़ा हुआ है वही देखना होगा.
कहिए मतलब डिफिकल्टी
I told them make it easiest. सबसे आसान उठा लेना वो देना.
उन्हें जिसने पेपर बनाया उसके
पेपर तो मेरे ही हैं. Anyway, moving on. Now please see. Noted.
तो हम जो पेपर में सिलेबस है उसका कितना % Yeah, last one, 7.
We have done dimensions. In kinematics, we have done motion in one dimension. Complete. Vectors, we have done 75%. So motion in 2D is left, projectile is left, and relative velocity in 2 dimension is left, and multiplication of vectors is left. तो हो गया. Anyway, वो हम लोग कर लेंगे. We will cover everything. According to see the test, it is necessary to give you a test to see where you are standing. What's your understanding? Okay. So might be few questions are bouncers, might be few questions are out of syllabus. That is irrelevant. It is all part of a system. In this year also, students were crying, that is out and this is in. What's the use? It's the part and parcel of the system. You have to go with it. Okay, so if you get questions out of the syllabus in your paper, what will you do? Start crying, start complaining, or will you go through it? Go through it, right? Sahan kariye. That's the whole thing. Now see, if a vector is represented like this, now these things are important. This is the crux of vectors. Understand this. If vector A is 2i plus 3j. So what is the meaning of it? And let's say 4j. Or let's say 2i plus 3j. Yeah, simple thing. What is the meaning of it? मतलब क्या हुआ इसका?
उसके कॉम्प्लेक्स 2 x डायरेक्शन में और 3 यूनिट्स.
Very good. Good girl. Guys, this means that if we draw coordinate axis, that is x and y axis, okay, this is your origin. So from origin, what is I cap? It gives the direction along the x axis. So 2 units on x axis, that is 2, yes or no? And 3 units on y axis. Right? So somewhere here your A is lying. Okay? This is point A. And if you represent it in form of vector, then it will become 2i plus 3j. And this will be something like this. Okay? So these, these numerical values along I and j cap, they are just the coordinates to represent the positions of a vector. Okay? So if something is written like this, b is equal to minus 3i plus 4j and minus 3k. So what is the meaning? The meaning is that position of B is minus 3. That is along negative x-axis plus 4. Okay? And minus 3. So backwards inside the plane of a board. So between these 3 axes, a point is lying whose coordinates are minus 3 along left, plus 4 upwards, and inside the board minus 3. Okay, so that's the position of a point. So the vectors, okay, is this much clear? Understood? Now, if we are taking the vectors along the coordinate axis, as I have told you, then such vectors are known as position vectors. Why? Because they are giving the position in coordinate axis. Okay, so these are known as position vectors. Clear? Okay, yes or no? Speak. Shireen, Manal, Gayatri, Kavita, Anjana.
Yes, sir.
Are you angry with me? something. Okay, so these are position vectors. Done? So, moving on. Now please see, from here the original meaning of displacement comes. Suppose I have got a vector r1. This is a position vector, it is 2i plus 3j, and a vector r2, it is 5i plus 7j. So here you have r1, right? It is 2i plus 3j. And here you have r2, this is 5i plus 7j. Yes or no?
Yes.
Everyone? Now if I ask you, what is the displacement between r1 and r2? So please see, you have to find the third vector. The third vector is known as displacement vector, and it is equal to final position vector, that is r2 vector minus initial position vector, that is r1 vector. So 5i plus 7j minus 2i plus 3j will give you 5 minus 2, 3i, 7 minus 3 plus 4j. So this will be your displacement vector. Okay, whatever you want to call it S. Understood the concept of displacement vector and position vectors? शिवम समझ रही हैं?
समझिए.
Okay? Got it? 5 minutes. Pay attention. For example, there is some vector A and it is I plus 2j plus 5k. Okay? And I ask you to find magnitude of vector A. So magnitude of vector A will be, take the coefficients of everything, of I, j and k, square them and add them. So coefficient of I is 1, so 1 square. Coefficient of j is 2, so 2 square. Coefficient of k is 5, so 5 square. So 25 plus 4, 9, 29 plus 1, 30. So under root 30 is the magnitude of vector A. And if they ask me to find the unit vector A, so unit vector A will be vector A divided by magnitude of vector A. So that will be I cap upon root 30 plus 2 upon root 30 j cap plus 5 upon root 30 k cap. Understood or not?
Yes, sir. So,
Yes.
sir, in this displacement vector like we did over there, so won't it be 3 I gap minus 4 j gap?
Oh. 3 I cap minus 4 j cap. No, it is 7. 7 j cap minus 3 j cap. What you are asking here, I am not able to understand. Please repeat what.
So please explain it. I
See. Hello. We have to subtract R2 from R1. Final position minus initial position. Now you are getting confused. Hello. Distance along x-axis will be subtracted from x-axis. So 5i minus 2i, and then distance of y-axis will be subtracted from y-axis. So 7j and 3k, they will be subtracted. Okay. You subtract I cap from I cap, j cap from j cap, and k cap from k cap. Okay. You don't intermix. Got it or not?
And sir, Yes, sir, but how will know to which value to give, whether is it positive or negative in the middle, like we get the plus 3 and plus 4.
It is not important that which value is great. It is not important which value is greater or which value is smaller. The concept is I have to subtract final position vector from initial position vector. So if the values of final position vector are smaller than initial position vector, that is of no relevance for me. Still I will subtract final position vector from initial position vector. Understood? Have you asked the same question, Shireen? Because see, your voice shivers a lot, it has very low pitch, and I am really not able to understand your questions. So what you can do is you can write your questions so that I can understand it.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I going to tell? That's it. Okay. So all the best for your paper. I will see you day after.